Hello, and welcome back to Oblivion. My name is the Chill Pirate Roberts, and we are continuing on with the Dark Brotherhood. So we just finished the Purification, so now we are about to pick up with like the Black Hand quests. Really quick, there's just one thing that I want to finish up really quick.
What can I interest you in?
A
fine That's a good. I let that go to. You drive a hot. Tell you too.
Okay. I got tired of just like not having the house finished and not having money, so we kind of solved that. So we're gonna go swim by the house, drop some stuff off, level, and then we will continue with the Dark Brotherhood.
Sometimes I just go look.
Yeah, but it looks really nice. It has like a very cozy feel to it. It doesn't have a fireplace, which, you know, I guess really isn't that big of a deal, but I like its location mostly. There we go. All right, back to Lucian to let him know that the purification went well. We forgot to level, but that's fine.
The
Hello.
ritual of purification is complete. Well done. Sithis has been appeased, and the time has come to acknowledge and reward your unwavering loyalty. The Black Hand is most pleased with your progress. You have been invited to share in secrets that few within the Dark Brotherhood even know exist. Your life in the Sanctuary is over. Those contracts are behind you. Now, you will serve the Black Hand. You will serve me. From this moment forward, you will walk in the shadows as my silencer. You will receive contracts only from me. Your new life has begun. Listen well, child. No longer will you receive orders directly. Instead, you will visit dead drop locations scattered throughout Cyrodiil. Your next contract can be found at the Dead Drop on Hero Hill, southeast of here. A hollow in the moss-covered rock contains all you need to know. When you leave here, we'll not speak again, unless I deem it necessary. Ah, yes. There is one last thing. I have for you a very special gift. Waiting just outside is a magnificent steed named Shadowmere. She has served me well. I present her now to you, as a token of my trust and love. Now go, and may Sithis guide you in this new stage of your life's dark journey. Go now, child of Sithis.
Cool. And we have Shadowmere now. I think she's around here. Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, so off to Hero Hill, and we'll grab our first dead drop and more tea. Which is still very hot, but you know. Hasn't stopped me yet. Come on, Shadowmere, come on. Okay, it's honestly faster if I just run on foot. Okay. I have received my new orders from Lucien Lachance, so I must go to Leafrot Cave and kill a necromancer who has begun the process of transforming himself into a lich. This necromancer, Celadin, has not yet completed his metamorphosis, but is still incredibly powerful. Possibly too powerful to kill if faced directly. I should reach the cave, or I should search the cave for his writings and try to discover his weaknesses. I still forgot to level up because I was just going to do that in Fort Farragut, but it is fine. We'll eventually remember to do it. Here we are. Okay. And we're just going to ignore the enemies and locate wherever he's at. I already know the secret to this one. Yeah, so I've discovered the journal of the necromancer Celadin. Celadin? Whatever. It appears he has used a magic hourglass called the Sands of Resolve to turn himself into a lich and extend his life indefinitely. The process is not yet complete, however, and the hourglass must remain on Celadin's person for some time, as it contains his life force. If I could remove the Sands of Resolve from Celadin's possession, perhaps through pickpocketing, he would surely die. Oh, I forgot lockpicks. There he is. Weird. I couldn't tell if it was going to load like the one that it highlighted after I clicked it or not. There we go. Celadin is dead. I must pick up my reward in the next contract at the dead drop located in an old sack hidden in the bushes beneath the great oak in the city of Coral. Okay, and then there is a... Yeah, here we go. Well, excuse me, zombie. Wait. My bad. No? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, to Coral we go. While we're in Coral, we're going to stop by the house and level, and we're also going to solve our lockpick problem. Probably. If there's a barrel or something laying around. There we go. Cool. Just, I don't want to, like, bother with trying to track down someone who can sell us a lot of lockpicks and just duplicate them. It's fine. No one's got to know. Okay, cool. Oh, wait. Well, no, it's here in Coral. Never mind. I was going to say I don't have to fast travel or leave the house to fast travel, but the dead drop's right here.
I'd like to learn more about spellcasting. Might have to head.
Okay. I've received my new orders from Lucian Lachance. I must kill every member of the Draconis family. Perinia Draconis, Matthias Draconis, Andreas Draconis, Sibylla Draconis, and Kalia Draconis. I know the location of only the family matron, Perinia, who can be found on the farm known as Applewatch. I should head to Applewatch and find out as much information as I can on the locations of the other family members, and then systematically kill them all.
Over to the main.
I've heard.
Yeah. I think if we go out the north gate, we can just run over. And while we're here, we should probably just go ahead and get that other fast travel point. I'll show you the one. It's the Blades Fortress, I believe. If I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Right up there. Yeah, Cloud Ruler Temple. Can't remember what it was called for a minute. It's been a long time. Oh no. We're gonna make our way down this mountain very carefully. Here first? Nope. Okay. That's fine. It will have been such a long time since I've actually played the campaign or like the main story for this game that it's just gonna be a nice little like it's been long enough, it's like kind of similar to experiencing it again for the first time, I think. Oh, I think she's outside.
Oh, hello there. I'm sorry, you startled me. My nerves get rattled rather easily these days, I'm afraid. Living alone will do that to you. Now, is there something I can help you with?
I'm looking for your children.
My children? Whatever for? Oh dear. Excuse an old woman's stupidity. You're here to pick up my gift list. Using your gift service was the smartest thing I've ever done. My children are spread across Cyrodiil, and it's so hard to shop for them all. So here's the list of all my precious little ones, though I dare say they're not so little anymore. They grow up so fast, I swear. You'll notice that the list gives each child's location and some suggestions for gifts. Oh, and here's the gold I'm supposed to give you. Now please go. Those children are so dear to me, and I'd really like you to get them something special. Thanks again.
Perennia Draconis has given me a document that lists the locations of all the members of her family. She thought I was the delivery person that she hired to buy gifts for her children. I will instead use the list to find and slay each family member. I should start with Perennia herself. Then I must kill Matthias Draconis in Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City, Andreas Draconis in the Drunken Dragon Inn, Sibylla Draconis in Muck Valley Cavern, and Kayla Draconis in Castle Leowin. Okay. Oh shit. Never mind. Man, that was a good shot. Okay, who is up next? Let's go get the one living in a cave for right now, because that one's just kind of out of the way. The rest of them are in like a major city, so we can easily just kind of
What is it?
handle that
It's
from
said
there,
that
but
eating
you know.
taproot can bring you good luck. I see. Take care.
It's this one. I'm hoping our acrobatics improves faster because, or I'm trying to get it to improve faster. We might just go to a master trainer and see them about it, which that's not a bad idea. I just want to be able to jump off of water. Which, I mean, it'll come with time. It's just, it's nice being able just to bounce across lakes and rivers without having to swim.
Hey, I'd better cut down on the ale.
Oh my god, what? The way that she said that was just so unsettling. Like, kind of laughed it out for some reason. I feel like the rats could see me. We need to work on our marksman skill, because we're not able to one-shot people anymore. And that means that at some point in the near future, we're going to be doing some content that is going to be a lot more difficult than it needs to be, just based purely on the fact that we won't be doing enough damage without it being like a 3-time sneak attack every time. Let's go to the Talus Plaza district, and then we'll take care of the one that's in the Imperial City. Is it? Yep. Okay. Apparently it was in the Temple District, I guess.
Greetings, Imperial.
What is it now?
What's going on with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
Wait a minute. They're apparently over here.
Evening.
I needed some cash, so I went to see Jensine.
She gives good prices for your old equipment.
Is that
Anvil is all in an uproar.
is that Methridal?
First the
You wear the shadows well.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Shadow.
Good to see you.
What's going
I mean,
on
having a
with you?
drink, I
I
guess,
saw
but
some
like,
mud crabs
man,
out of water recently.
feel like it's been
Stay clear
ages.
of them.
Nasty creatures, but I hear their meat is rather tasty.
Take care.
And no one saw a thing.
How are you?
All right, who's next? Drunken Dragon Inn it is. And thankfully it's right next to an alien ruin we've already discovered. But I have a plan for what we're going to do after the Dark Brotherhood. Because after we finish the Dark Brotherhood, we're going to power through the campaign. However, there's one thing that I want to do in the meantime. And I'm not going to spoil it as of yet, but it's going to be fun and a bit of a change from our current playstyle. We will be giving up the 100% chameleon. All right, well, that's the next one down. It's just because we're gonna like roll with it until we're finished with the Dark Brotherhood, and then I kind of want to change up a little bit of like how I'm playing through the game, because I do feel like the 100% chameleon's cool, and it's like good for shenanigans that we'll just do over time, but at the same time, it just kind of breaks a bunch of stuff, and like, I don't know. Hey, how many arrows are you gonna take? There we go. And that's everyone. It's also like, I will also be moving away from doing the stealth archer thing after we finish the Dark Brotherhood, because I don't think we necessarily need stealth, but we're going to rework a little bit of our character. Okay, We're going to Castle Skingrad. But also, it's just because, like, once you finish the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, there's not really a whole lot of reason to stealth anymore in general. Because a lot of the main story conflicts happen with, like, a lot of people, or it's just, like, battles or Oblivion gates, and it's always, like... It just feels more correct if you, like, run in with a sword instead of, like, trying to, like, be like, oh yeah, I'll close this Oblivion gate and like sneak your whole way through it. Like we did that in a recent episode, and it takes ages. I mean, I think I actually ran through most of it because that was before the Chameleon. So yeah, we did sneak through it. Okay. What's next? I have picked up my next contract from the Dead Drop in Castle Skingrad. Well, I have been ordered to kill the Khajiit, Jagasta, who can be found in his house in Bruma. Jagasta is a master of unarmed combat and will prove a challenging opponent. I should also be aware that Jagasta is expecting trouble and has paid off the guards to look the other way if our fight spills out onto the city streets. Also, we need to go get the skeleton key, just because I can just... It basically instant passes any auto attempts you do. Well, it's unbreakable, so you can just like spam auto attempt, but every time I've used it, it's just made every auto attempt succeed on the first time. Jagasta is dead. I must pick up my reward at Old Bridge. Dude, Old Bridge kind of sounds like a whiskey you'd find in like one of those like mountain liquor stores. Where is the exit? Oh. You know, it'd be like Old Bridge whiskey or Old Bridge gin. Or moonshine. I think it would actually be a good moonshine name. And you just make up some backstory about like, you know, shining under a bridge somewhere, like where you like hid the still from the government because of prohibition. So this way. Oh, it's that bridge out there. No, wait, no. Okay, so hold on. I had another idea, and I was just like, this has to exist. Hold on. It doesn't. It does not exist upon a cursory glance, but Old Bridge Distillery. Like, that has like a... Like, that works, I think. Okay. So, I've been ordered to kill an Argonian hunter named Shalise, who is holed up in the flooded mine. She is a wanted psychopath, so I should be cautious. And, yep, that's right above Braville. This one's kind of a pain just because, like, a lot of the mine is underwater, so you kind of have to, like, navigate it while swimming. Also, this guy, Tooth and the Sea, is the master alteration trainer. But you can only train with him during the day, in which case he is at the bottom of the bay here. So you have to like swim down and find him. Unless you catch him like right when he's like waking up and walking into the water, or right when he's walking out of the water. But as soon as he's like fully out, I think it triggers his like sleep phase. This way. All right. Go and take those swords to sell. Okay, so we went this way, and it was this way, and then under here. And then I think it was this way. Nope, left. Left of me this way. There we go. Cool. There's a chest somewhere in that cave underwater that I do not care about. Okay, so we're going to Fort Redman, which is right over here. Okay. I picked up my next contract from the dead drop in the coffin outside of Fort Redman. I've been ordered to kill Alval Uvani, a dark elf merchant who spends his time traveling around Cyrodiil. I should consult the schedule that has been left for me to determine where and when I should strike. Uvani is a master of the Destruction School of Magicka, and he has killed before, but he does have a weakness. If he drinks mead, he will be rendered immobile due to a rare allergy to honey. And this is another one of those instances where you can like take, like you can place an item of food on their inventory or in their inventory, and then they'll like drink it the next time that they have like a second to take a moment to sit down. So you could do it like that. However, I don't think I went to the right location. Where is he right now? Let's see. I'm just going to jump from location to location to see if we can just intercept him. Mm-hmm. Perfect. He hasn't left yet. And he's in a bar, coincidentally.
Battlehorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them.
Is that so?
Did you ever hear about the goat?
I have no time for your pathetic...
Yeah, it is this guy. Okay. Wanted to make sure. I'll take his key in case it comes up at any point.
Good thing we have the Black Horse Courier.
How goes
Don't know how we find news without.
spoken to Rosan about
Okay, so in the background, you could see occasionally it was like over on the like over here, and then it was over here. There's like a moth in game that's just within our vision. It was fluttering up and down right here, and I thought it was like IRL for a second, and I was just like, oh god. Picked up my next contract from the dead drop in a hollowed out tree stump. I have been ordered to go to the campsite on Knoll Mountain and kill Havelstein Whoreblood, a savage Nord barbarian skilled in the use of the axe. We are absolutely, like, burning through these contracts, by the way. Nice. So we're starting to see Daedric stuff. That is good for us. Because... Because I believe that if it's dropping Daedric gear, then we'll be seeing the highest tier versions of magical items that we'll get as quest rewards. Which is why I have a slight change of plans for what follows after the Dark Brotherhood. Also, I know that this isn't the direction. I just wanted to get this shrine really quick. Sorry, I feel like... I don't know why I apologized. I just... Like... When I move up and down, like this, it's tracking properly, but if I'm running, if I move up slightly, or down, it moves a little bit. Like, it doesn't know where to settle. Because I can just bump it, and it, like, moves more than it should. So I think it's inside the ruin. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. I must go to the city of Bravel and lie in wait near the ancient statue known as the Lucky Old Lady. I already spoiled what that statue is, so this might actually be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, a wood elf named Ungolem visits the statue every night between around 6 p.m. and 10 a.m. to make a wish, as is the local custom. When I see Ungolem, I must kill him. I should be warned, however, that Ungolem has been alerted to danger, and if he senses that an assassin will probably attack on sight. He also has bribed the guards to look the other way if there's a fight. Perhaps a stealth approach would be best. So, if you're not familiar with this quest line and you were here for my comments the other day on that statue, it is probably about now that you realize what's going on in this quest. I won't explicitly state it because, like, it all gets revealed in a second anyway. But this is about where most people, I think, realize that something's up with the dead drops that we've been taking. Because there is very much something up with them. It was 8 p.m. to 10 a.m., I think. Yeah. We're just going to wait until the next 8 p.m. I think that's when he's actually here. Yep.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me. Better cut down on the ale. I'm starting to see things out here.
I feel like...
Die!
Oh my god, okay. Off to Anvil for the next one.
No! No! I'm too late. I thought I could get here in time. Thought I could stop you! By Sithis, what have you done? What madness has claimed you? You have betrayed me. You have betrayed the Dark Brotherhood. Why? I am here to end your miserable life. But... I can see the confusion in your eyes. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No. What are you talking about?
Your first dead drop contract.
Ah, we were going to stay
you
silent.
carried that out, killed Celadon. After that, you eliminated the Draconis family, as ordered then. Betrayal. Your dead drops went unvisited. Your targets ignored. Instead, you have been systematically killing off all of the members of the Black Hand. Jagasta, Shali, Zuval Uvani, Havelstein Horblood, speakers and silencers all, and Ungolum, the listener himself. The surviving members of the Black Hand know you're innocent. They know you are only following orders. They believe I am the traitor. Don't you see? The traitor somehow switched your orders and has been sending you to the wrong dead drops. You and I have been deceived. We must find out who is behind this betrayal. We haven't much time. I am hunted day and night by the Black Hand. They want me dead. Here is what you must do. Go now to your next dead drop, lie in wait, and confront whomever drops off the false contract. Uncover the true traitor's identity, and then come see me. I'll be in hiding. Fort Farragut is no longer secure. It's under watch by the Black Hand. I'll wait for you at Applewatch, the farm where you killed the old Draconis woman. It should be empty and safe. Now go, and may Sithis help us all. Now go, learn the identity of the betrayer, so we can end this madness and restore.
I'll take his bow just to sell it later, I think. Mine does 15 points of shock damage and 5 seconds of soul trap. That one does 20 points of shock damage. But no soul trap. But a higher base damage. That's fine. We'll use that. And actually, it doesn't really matter, I guess, because we're going to be changing things up in a second anyway. But let's see. Anvil, I think, was... yeah. So yeah, there you go. I had mentioned in another video when I was walking by the statue and I was like, hello, Night Mother. And yeah, that would have been a moment where you just would have been like, oh, like, it, you know, like, clearly I'm killing, like, members of the Dark Brotherhood if I'm killing the guy who's hanging out at the Night Mother statue every night. Um. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're at the spot, so now we're just going to wait because it should like kick us out of wait whenever they get nearby, I think. I think it will, at least. I could be wrong, but... I mean, I guess we just have to, like, actually wait. I wonder if we can get on top of this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. It was the robed man. He paid me to put those things in the barrel. I don't know his name, and his face was in shadow. He called to me yesterday as I walked by the lighthouse. I think he lives there. Or he did anyway. He told me he was leaving Anvil. I'm sorry, but that's all I know. The lighthouse is just outside the city walls. I think the rogue man has lived there for quite some time in the cellar. I don't know what goes on down there, but there's a horrible smell coming from underneath that door. It's like something died inside. Listen, that's all I know, really. Maybe Ulfgar Fogeye can tell you more. He's the lighthouse keeper and probably rented out the cellar. Talk to Ulfgar. He's sure to have a key to the cellar. You know, if you want to get down there. Now, please, just let me go. Just leave me alone, all right? I don't want no trouble. I hope you're...
Is he a merchant?
Just leave me alone, all right?
Guards! Guards! We've got a pickpocket here!
God damn it.
Ah!
God. My God. I hope he's not important. I'm sure he's not. I don't think that's the first time I've killed that guy, but I was just gonna pickpocket the gold and let him go, but I just realized that like I didn't like save before that interaction, so whatever, I guess it'll be fine. I'm sure that that character's not coming up again at any point. Also, he just kind of started spilling everything right out the gate. I could have been anyone. And he was just like, oh, well, it's too late now. Let's see.
Well now, what might you want?
I want the guy that lives in your basement.
Look, I've got things to do, and I don't need crazies like you getting in my way.
Oh. Okay.
Well now, what might you want? Oh, do you now? And just why should I give you that? The Dark Brotherhood? Oh, okay. Here's the key. Just don't hurt me. I won't say a word, I swear. If you're here to kill that fellow in the cellar, then good. I won't call the guards or nothing. He's doing unnatural things down there. I've heard the screams and the smells. I never should have rented out that cellar. Never.
Cool. I mean, I'm definitely not, like, I'm not going to fuck with the lighthouse keeper, you know? He's out here doing his best, working a a completely respectable job, you know? Staying up here, making sure the lighthouse stays on. Protecting ships and stuff like that. I'm taking his Nern route. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's around back. I've gained entry to the cellar. I must now search for some clues. Well, this is not... definitely not great. Mother's head. I'm gonna take that. What? What is happening? I think that guard is chasing me, but doesn't really know how. Okay, so this dude has his mom's head. That's fair. Okay. It's all right, Mother. It's almost over. I'm close, so very close. How long have we struggled? How long have we waited? Too long, I know, but it's almost over, I promise. A bunch of kill hymns. Mommy, Mommy, as you lie, the dark man comes and makes you die. My daddy's hands are red with guilt because he killed the life we built. I hate it, all this lying, all this pretending. Sithis and the Five Tenants be damned. How long do I have to live here by their rules? How long before I get my chance? I saw Lucian Lachance yesterday. He was in the sanctuary talking with Oshiva. He was right there, so close I could have severed his spine in less than a heartbeat. Oh, Mother, never before have I had to exercise such self-control. What's sickeningly ironic is that while it was the Dark Brotherhood's discipline that allowed me to restrain myself, I've been a part of their family for so long, it's a part of me, whether I like it or not. And in all that time, I have fooled them all. They see me as a fellow member of the Brother, a trusted family member. Someday soon, I will learn the truth about the Night Mother, and when I do, I will use that trust to get close to her, close enough that I may rend the head from her body, just as Lucian Lachance did to you so long ago. Damn it, Mother, why did it have to be this way? Maria was so beautiful, she was perfect in so many ways, why couldn't she handle the truth? Why couldn't she realize her family didn't truly love her? She was a murderer like the rest of us, paid to kill in the name of Sithis. I really thought we could be together, make a real family with real love. But she told me she could never accept your place in my life, so now she's gone. That is 100% reasonable. I don't think anyone should be anywhere near this guy. She didn't deserve to live after the horrible things she said about you. I never should have told her. I know. I'm so sorry. It will never happen again, and the others will never find her. Don't worry, there's nothing left of her to find. What does this say? I like to lie in the grass and watch the ants and higher underground mazes, so safe from the dark ripple people. I will kill them all, kill the ants, kill people, kill everything. Okay. I did it, Mother. I killed them all. I killed them and I cursed them and to wander their ship in the undeath for all eternity. They came to talk to the old man in the lighthouse. When they saw me, they could have kept walking, but no, they laughed. They laughed at me, Mother. They called me names. They said I was strange, that I was a human rat living here in the cellar of a lighthouse. They did not know who they were dealing with, so I snuck on board later that night and I slit their throats, every last one of them. So there the Serpent Wake sits, the ghost ship of Anvil, they call it now. Some wonderful news, Mother. Advancement at last. Lucien Lachance paid a visit to the sanctuary today to talk with me. He told me the Black Hand needed my services. One of the other speakers is looking to replace his assistant, who was killed fulfilling a contract. So Lucien Lachance suggested me. I met with the speaker and will serve as his new silencer. Ha! Lachance might as well have given me a contract to kill the Night Mother herself. I'm now one step closer to realizing our dream. I will learn the Night Mother's identity and tear the heart from her chest. Oh yes, and I have something special planned for Lachance himself. Father prayed, and guess who came? The hooded man in Sith's name, who left, but then he came once more to pass through his window wall, and door I lie, in fear my mouth agape his wicked blade did cleave your nape, for I was watching neath the bed to see the falling of your head, and when your face lay on the floor, our loving eyes did meet once more, and so I pledged to you that day that the Brotherhood would dearly pay, and just as they took me from you, I'd find and kill their mother too, but there's some place I need to start, and that's with Father's beating heart, and when that's done, I'll sing and dance to celebrate a dead Lachance. My man's spitting bars in this diary. Green, blue, red, yellow, orange, green, blue, red, yada, yada, yada. A bunch of blacks. I've been careless, too careless, the bodies, the burnings. Killing that fool Blanchard was the worst mistake I've made so far. I was seen. I was cloaked and hooded and escaped into shadow, so no one learned my true identity. But now the Black Hand is suspicious. They suspect treachery, suspect a traitor. I must be more cautious than ever. Let's see. When in the snow I like to lie, fold my arms and wait to die. I've been switching the dead drops. It was so easy. I tracked Lachance from his lair at Fort Farragut to the first dead drop location. After Lachance placed the orders, where I was sure he was gone, I switched them. It was so easy. Now Lachance's full silencer is working for us, Mother. Oh, the fun we'll have. One of the Black Hand told me they haven't seen such an ambitious family member since I first joined the Dark Brotherhood. I will use that very ambition to my own advantage. The fool will never question the dead drops. As I write this, is en route to the first target, one of the very members of the Black Hand. And so it begins. Lachance's silencer will kill one high-ranking brother member, then another, and so on, until the entire family implodes. Eventually, as is the custom, the survivors will consult the Night Mother and seek her guidance. When that day comes, I will be there, ready to plunge a blade into that dark horror's fetid heart. Lucien Lachance will die. Okay. I've discovered the traitor's diary. He has been in the Dark Brotherhood for years and is now a member of the Black Hand. His goal is revenge against Lucien Lachance and all the Brotherhood for the murder of his mother when he was a child, and he actually plans on killing the Night Mother. I must return to Lucien Lachance at once at the farm called Applewatch and give him this information. Okay. That, and it's pretty clear, like, I mean, I understand, like, you know, he saw Lucien kill his mother, back in the day, and that's why he harbors the grudge, right? But the thing is that his dad was the one that actually ordered, or like paid the Night Mother to kill his mother. So it's like it makes sense. Like, I don't know why like Lucien would be the one specifically he'd lock onto. I mean, I do know why.
Silencer, at last you've arrived. Fear not, for the crisis that has threatened the Dark Brotherhood has finally come to an end.
No, it hasn't.
I am Arquin, speaker for the Black Hand. As you can see, we have dealt with the betrayer, Lucien Lachance. No longer will you serve as his puppet. It seems Lachance wanted revenge against the Dark Brotherhood for some reason, and used you to do his dirty work. But now we can begin anew. I bestow upon you the title of Speaker. You will take Lucien Lachance's place on the Black Hand. Welcome. As you know, the Black Hand is now in a state of disarray. Lachance ordered you to kill us off. We five, including you, are now all that remain. Even worse, you killed the listener. The Black Hand without a listener is like a hand with no thumb. Even the listener's successor is dead. So, we have no choice but to invoke an ancient ritual. We must wake the Night Mother from her slumber and seek her guidance. Between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m., ask me about the Night Mother, and we will away to Our Lady's home. Only then will the ritual begin. When we confronted LeChance, he tried. As you can see, he was no match for the combined. This is no. May the Night Mother hold you in her cold embrace.
We have to wait till midnight.
Dear Speaker, when darkness shrouds the Empire, we can travel to the resting place of the Night Mother. The Night Mother must be awakened, so that we may seek her guidance. Are you ready to travel now to her resting place? Very good, and so it begins, the Black Hand's journey into a darkness few can imagine. Let us be off. The Night Mother awaits.
So the thing is why wouldn't we just throw our evidence out like when we walked into Apple Watch initially? Like, there's no reason to get all the way to this point before we continue further.
The locals call this statue the Lucky Old Lady. They have no idea how lucky they really are. For this stone effigy masks the entrance into the Dark Brotherhood's most revered unholy site, the crypt of the Night Mother herself. In a moment, we will begin. I will recite an incantation, and we can proceed down into the crypt and seek an audience with the Night Mother. I know this is all very overwhelming, dear child. Just follow along and you'll be fine. Now, let's go see what the future holds, shall we? Unholy matron, we of the Black Hand beseech you. Reveal yourself now, most magnificent Night Mother, so that we may seek your guidance.
The incantation has revealed the hidden door to the Night Mother's crypt. I must follow the other members of the Black Hand down into the crypt. Once we're down there, the traitor will surely try to destroy the Night Mother. I must stop the traitor at all costs. Oh, I mean, I guess because we need to, like, figure out who the traitor is, of course. So, like, we need them to reveal themselves somehow.
What is the meaning of this desecration? Who has disturbed my ancient slumber?
Dearest Night Mother, most unholy maiden, please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need. The Black Hand seeks your guidance.
Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. The listener now kneels by Sithis, as does his successor. There is a traitor amongst you.
The traitor is dead, dear mother. We have come now to ask your blessing. Anoint one of us your listener so we can restore the Black Hand.
Foolish little girl. Lucian LeChance served Sithis till his dying breath. The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal.
Enough of this.
Restoration is impossible.
You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
Ha! What treachery! The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamont. Do not let him harm the Night Mother. Kill him!
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
I'm pretty sure that he can't harm the Night Mother, as she is a spirit. Like, she's not like a physical person. So the traitor Matthew Bellamont is dead, and the crisis that has plagued the Dark Brotherhood is now over. The Night Mother still needs to name a new listener. I should wait and hear what she has to say. Okay. Man, you guys are very poor.
So, at last we meet. I have been following your strange journey through the Dark Brotherhood. Your killing of the old man Bainland. The execution of Adamus Villager. The way you stalked and murdered each member of the Draconis. Your purification of the Jadenhall Sanctuary. You, a mere underling, even managed to single-handedly eliminate half of my Black Hand. Ah, so you choose to play the stoic, hmm? You remain silent even when faced with my terrible countenance. Your silent obedience is to be commended. If If only my other children had offered such reverence. You see, I have known of Matthew Bellamont's intentions since he was just a boy. I knew of his thirst for vengeance. I could have informed my listener, but I refused. Refused to reward such incompetence. Ungol was weak. Indeed, I allowed Matthew Bellamont to proceed on his destructive course, just as I allowed you to intercept him.
This would probably be a lot better if, what's-her-name wasn't, like, standing immediately in the way.
Our dread father foresaw your defeat of the traitor here in this very crypt. You have been chosen. You possess strength and cunning and a heart as black as midnight. You were marked by Sithis the moment you emerged from your mother's womb. Silent even as listener? Good. For now is the time to meditate upon all that has transpired. And please, help yourself to this crypt's treasures. When you are ready, speak with me again, and I will deliver you safely to the only place you can truly call home, the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. There is much work to be done. When you return to the sanctuary, speak with Arquin. She will serve as your humble servant and guide.
Cool. All right, and we are almost done, so we're just going to... We're just going to grab stuff out of here. Is that a baby skeleton? Oh my god. Okay, so we are over encumbered, which is fine. I think we should have a merchant inside the...
You've returned. I trust you've
inside the sanctuary.
The importance of your new position. For you will soon hear words that will change lives. And I hope you've taken everything you desire from my crypt. Once you leave, you will be unable to return. Now, are you ready to begin your new life?
Yep.
Very good. Now begins your true journey. We will soon become very intimate, you and I. Before I send you away, however, I would like to present you with a rather special reward. I see you still possess the Blade of Woe, the weapon given you by Lucien Lachance when you first met. Allow me now to unlock its true power. Yes, you will now find the Blade of Woe a bit more potent than it was. Now go. Leave this crypt and serve our dread father till your dying breath.
Honored listener, I offer myself as your humble servant and guide. Please allow me to mentor you in your new role. Here's what I believe we should do next. I will stay here and attempt to re-establish this sanctuary. I will begin recruiting new members. You must fulfill your new duties. The statue in Breville serves as a conduit between the Night Mother and the listener. Once a week, you must visit the statue. Talk to it. You will be presented with a list of names and locations. These are people who have prayed to the Night Mother. They request a visit from a speaker to arrange someone's assassination. All you need to do is visit the statue once a week, get the list of names and locations, and pass it on to me here in the sanctuary. Do this, and I will give you your share of the sanctuary's weekly earnings. There's so much work to be done. So much work.
Okay.
Greetings, most honorable listener. Under your leadership, the Black Hand will reign eternal.
So I think we need to do one of those, and then we can... And then we can proceed, maybe? I could have swore we had other assassins here, but I don't think they appear until after we go talk to the Night Mother and then come back. So what we're going to do is we're going to go sell the stuff, and then we'll go visit her, get a list, bring it back, and then we are pretty much just going to leave the Brotherhood as it is. There absolutely has to be someone. There's got to be a shop around here. We're on the wrong side of the city for that. There should be someone in the chapel that sells like some kind of services or something, maybe. Because I can sell to anyone. Hey. Is there really no one? Okay, how badly are we? By 40 pounds. That's fine. We had to let go of one of those swords anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So yeah, we're just gonna go... We're going to head to Leyawen, talk to the Night Mother. We'll get the list. We'll take it back to, what's her name? Telendril? No. Whatever her name is. And then we should have new assassins. And then we can just give, like... I think they're pretty much self-run. Like, I don't think that we have to have any like, interactions with, like, the day-to-day operations. And I think we meet with the Night Mother like once a week. If you choose to do that, you don't really have to. Because there's no like... There's no downside to like not doing it. Wait, is the statue not in Leyawen? I thought it was. Maybe it's in Bravel. It is in Bravel.
Hello there. Greetings, listener. Come close and I will share with you the information I have garnered. For someone has prayed to the Night Mother yet again. The Dark Brotherhood must seek out a high elf named Alwyn. She has need of our services, and we are only too happy to oblige. Your speaker should look for this person in the halls of Colossus, in the Khajiit homeland of elsewhere. Leave me now, dear listener. Deliver this information to your speaker. So that the will of Sithis may be
I don't know
fulfilled.
much about that ghost. Each night,
All hail our dreadful.
farewell.
Okay, I was just talking to her really quick to get that quest, just because, like, I'd forget about it if I didn't. But I think I remember that quest being pretty cool. And we are going to start, like, piling through side quests here pretty soon. Or powering through them.
So, the Night Mother has spoken. I will see you next week. Under your leadership, the Black Hand will reign eternal.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like, yeah, so I mean that's the Dark Brotherhood. We are going to be we're gonna go drop stuff off at our house, and we're gonna leave this episode here. We're gonna pick up in the next one where we are going to be doing something a bit different before we get into the Mages Guild. Let's see here.
It's my pleasure.
I am here a lot, so... But yeah, so we're going to leave this one here, and thank you guys for watching. Of course, if you enjoy the content, leave a like and subscribe. Turn on notifications and stuff so you know when there will be a video. But there will be a video every single morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So it's going to be noon on the East Coast, 9 a.m. on the West Coast. So every single morning, without missing a beat, there's going to be a new video. But even still, give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a comment. Let us know what you think of the content and if there's anything you want to see. And I will leave this for the next one.